Good morning, everybody, and this is your Forex day trade setups for today. So, level we were talking about yesterday is still very much in play, and that is 1,000,53. You can argue that it's actually one. So this zone is of huge interest to the market at the moment. You can see we've spent a whole week there in the past, so we've now spent 2, 3, and this is now the fourth week that we've spent in this area. So one thing to really watch out for is this trend line is still intact. We do have sellers coming off the top here. That's indicated by these tails. Oscillators are crossing over. We have diversions and they have separated. So this to me, sorry, is just telling me that there is potentially some sort of an explosive move to the top that is brewing. So if we just drop down to the hour, and you'll see, as I said to you yesterday, not interested in this for as long as it is going sideways. It's still going sideways, even worse yesterday than it was the day before. So for me right now, watching very closely to see what's going to transpire here at 1,000,53. Pay attention to this 155 EMA as well. You can see it has been sold off at the moment. We are in between the moving averages. This is a squeeze. So if you go and look at this on any other strategy, Bill Williams, you'll see the alligator sleeping. Bollinger Band, you'll probably see the Bollinger Bands coming to a squeeze. Ichimoku, you'll either be in a cloud or bouncing off a cloud. So that is what is going on at the moment. And I don't think there's an opportunity to buy or sell this just yet. So this is a sit on hand scenario for me at the moment. If this does break to the upside and we come back and find some decent support here with a crossover the moving averages, it could give you a bit of a move back to the upside, but I think I'll just sit back and wait for this. Probably only pick it up next week. Moving on to US dollar Japanese yen, similar situation here. We haven't really got through the levels we spoke about yesterday, and we slap bang right into the level that we had here, which was 143.497. Or rounded off to 143,500. So look at what happened yesterday, pretty much sideways. We did have a bit of a close down to the 155 EMA on the hour and then back up into the moving averages. So this is really just a triangle break that's happened. There's the top of the triangle. And there was the bottom of the triangle. I suspect that that is done. So the big question now, if I just get rid of that and do this, yeah. So the big question now is that a flag? Is this a flag retest? Big move down, flag, another move down. So put this level in here and then do that. So that is kind of what is brewing, and then obviously it's heading back to the level that we spoke about yesterday. So if we get some rejection here, then I would suspect there is a potential move to the downside, but this is sideways, so I'm not even going to bother with that. If you wanted to look at this, look at it on a lower time frame, like the 15 minutes, and you'll see if you get some price action here. You can see the oscillators are easing off. You've got a bit of price action already. You've got a pin bar and engulfing bar. Wait for the market to open. If you see similar structure, you put an entry in there, limit order entry in just there with a stop up there. So it's like a 180 point stop loss for a big move to the downside. So it's relatively small risk for relatively large gains, but you're probably at a 50-50 probability there. Moving on to British pound, Japanese yen. And we sort of went sideways and then dropped. Still looking for this level to find support. Look at the oscillators starting to agree with me. We've also got a little bit of diversions here. There's this previous swing low. Here's a current swing low, whereas price low and then high. So this is looking like a bit of a flag coming back to find support and then for a move up. Watch out for this gap. You might as well just put it in, because if you do get through 163.732, then expect that gap to close as well. So for me today on this pair, quite simple. I just want to check the London breakout strategy from yesterday. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. So adjusting that London breakout strategy to 8. Let's rather use a block. But I've just noticed with this pair, it tends to fake out to the one side and then move to the opposite side. So if you take those first 8-hour bars, and that is your range, you'll see the break. And if I do that, didn't quite get there, but you get what I'm talking about. Just looking at what happened yesterday, we bounced off the moving averages here and continued down. There was a little bit of structure here, but we didn't quite get there. So that was the structure that we should have been looking for. Didn't get it, but we did get a bit of a pin bar, range bar there with an engulfing bar. So there was a little bit of confirmation there, but obviously it was sideways as well. So not something that I like trading. So at the moment, what we're looking for this to continue to the downside is rejection of 164,800. If we can get that rejection of 164,800, then I would expect us to come down and visit 163,732. If that doesn't materialize, you'll probably find us come down here and find some sort of support there, because that would be an area for buying on the bigger time frame. But each one of these tails here could offer support. So and then you could argue that this is a head and shoulders as well. So you just need to keep your wits about you and pay attention to 163,732. Wait for some decent price action there. And I'd want to see inside bars, engulfing bars, double bottom, or I'd want to see a pin bar off the structure for a move back up to the upside. So that's kind of what we're looking for there. Moving on to Euro British Pound. So we spoke about this wedge yesterday, and we got the breakout of the wedge. So again, uptrend is intact. What you're looking for is opportunities to buy into this. Yesterday wasn't really an opportunity. We were just basically sideways and explosive to the upside with no pullback. So what we're looking for now is obviously a pullback. And what you need to do is get your structure in. And I'm just going to do this because there's so many opportunities. Yeah. So each one of these tails in between 087116 and 086843. So any one of these tails here will offer a buying opportunity. So that is pretty much what you need to be looking for. You could drop a little bit lower as well. There is structure further down. You can see lots of support here, and that's right down here at a retest of the wedge. So that would also offer as a buying opportunity. So that's 086588. So moral of the story today is pay attention to all these levels. You don't want to be jumping in up here. You've got a pin bar already, oscillators all grouped to the upside. So you're looking for opportunity to buy, and you want to be buying off support, which is a little bit further down. So watch out for that. Anyway, that's it for me this week. Hope it helps, and we will catch up with you bright and breezy on Monday morning. Cheers for now.